Welcome to our exploration of Deep Work by Cal Newport, a book that delves into the power of focused work in an age of distraction. In this video, we'll journey through Newport's insights, exploring how you can harness deep work to supercharge your productivity and achieve remarkable results. In today's fast-paced world, our attention is constantly pulled in a million directions, making it increasingly challenging to concentrate on meaningful tasks. But fear not, because deep work offers a roadmap to reclaiming your focus and mastering the art of concentrated work. So, what can you expect from this enlightening journey? In this video, we'll traverse through the key concepts of deep work. We'll discuss about the author, explore its insightful sections and chapters, discuss the book summary, and uncover the invaluable takeaways that can reshape the way you perceive and interact with your thoughts along with its review. So stay tuned. Welcome back, my fellow knowledge seekers. Before we dive deeper into today's intriguing content, I want to take a moment to invite you to join our community. If you haven't already, consider subscribing to our channel and smashing that notification bell. By doing so, you'll stay updated on all our latest uploads, ensuring you never miss out on the wealth of information we share. Let's dive into today's fascinating topic. Before we dive into the essence of deep work, let's take a moment to learn about the author. The author of Deep Work is Cal Newport. Newport is a computer science professor at Georgetown University, specializing in the theory of distributed systems. He has authored several books on topics ranging from productivity and technology to career development and education. Newport's interest in the topic of deep work was sparked by his observations of how distractions and shallow work were affecting his own productivity and ability to focus on his academic research. As a professor, he found himself constantly bombarded with emails, meetings, and other distractions that prevented him from engaging in deep, focused work. Frustrated by the impact of these distractions on his productivity and the quality of his work, Newport began researching the concept of deep work and experimenting with strategies to cultivate deep work habits in his own life. The book is divided into two main parts. Part 1, The Idea. Chapter 1, Deep Work is Valuable. Chapter 2, Deep Work is Rare. Chapter 3, Deep Work is Meaningful. Part 2, The Rules. Rule number 1, Work deeply. Rule number 2, Embrace boredom. Rule number 3, Quit social media. Rule number 4, Drain the shallows. Each chapter delves into different aspects of deep work, offering insights, strategies, and examples to help readers understand and implement the concept in their own lives. Now let's dive into the heart of deep work. At its core, Deep Work by Cal Newport is a compelling exploration into the lost art of focused concentration in an age of constant distraction. Newport takes readers on a journey through the depths of productivity, offering a roadmap to reclaiming our cognitive abilities and achieving peak performance in an increasingly noisy world. At the heart of Newport's thesis lies the concept of deep work, a state of immersive focus where one's full cognitive powers are engaged in tackling complex tasks without interruption. He contrasts this with the shallow work that pervades our modern lives, such as incessant email checking and social media scrolling, which fractures our attention and undermines our ability to produce meaningful results. Drawing from a rich tapestry of research and real-world examples, Newport reveals the staggering benefits of deep work: heightened productivity, accelerated learning, and a profound sense of fulfillment in one's work. He illustrates how luminaries throughout history, from Carl Jung to Bill Gates, have harnessed the power of deep work to achieve extraordinary feats and leave an indelible mark on the world. Now, let's understand what is deep work and shallow work the author is talking about. Deep works are professional tasks carried out in a focused, distraction-free environment that challenge the boundaries of your cognitive ability. These endeavors add value, hone your abilities, and are challenging to duplicate. On the other hand, shallow work refers to non-cognitively demanding, logistical chores that are frequently completed while preoccupied. These initiatives are simple to duplicate and typically don't provide any new value to the world. According to Newport, if you live in a state of constant shallowness for a prolonged period of time, your ability to do deep work will be permanently diminished. Deep work is not some sentimental exaggeration of poets and philosophers from the early 1900s. Instead, it's a highly valuable skill in today's world. You must dedicate yourself to deep work if you want to create the greatest work you can. According to Cal Newport, Deep work is the superpower of the 21st century. According to the author, deep work performance is becoming more and more scarce, but it's also becoming more and more valued in our economy. Those who master this skill and incorporate it into their professional lives will therefore prosper. 2 essential skills for succeeding in today's economy are essential. Those are the capacity to pick up difficult tasks quickly and the capacity to create at a high degree of quality and speed. The distinctions between normal performers and expert performers are the result of a lifetime of conscious effort to enhance performance in a particular domain. Deliberate practice's essential elements are typically recognized as follows. 1. Your attention is narrowly focused on a certain concept or ability you're seeking to grasp. 2. You get feedback so you can adjust your strategy to maintain your concentration where it's most effective. According to the new performance science, mastery of a skill is correlated with increased myelin surrounding the relevant neurons, which facilitates easier and more efficient firing of the corresponding circuit. To have strong myelination is to excel at something. When you concentrate hard on a particular talent, you're pressuring the relevant circuit to fire repeatedly and alone. By repeatedly using a particular circuit, cells known as oligodendrocytes are triggered to start myelinating the circuit's neurons, so cementing the talent. You must focus intensely and without distraction if you want to learn difficult things quickly. Your attention does not automatically follow when you move from work A to task B. Instead, a portion of it stays fixed on the previous work. Even if you complete task A before moving on, your attention is divided for some time. This residue becomes particularly thick if your work on task A was unbounded and of low intensity before to switching. You need to work for prolonged amounts of time, completely focused and distraction-free on a single topic in order to perform at your best. It appears that humans perform best when they are deeply involved in something difficult. A tested route to profound satisfaction is to center your professional life around the state of flow achieved through deep work. Your work is craft, and like the expert wheelwright, you can create meaning in the routine tasks of your professional life if you refine your ability and apply it with respect and care. Your willpower is a limited resource that you exhaust over time. Adding routines and rituals to your working life that are intended to reduce the amount of your limited willpower required to transition into and maintain a state of uninterrupted concentration is the key to developing a deep work habit. The implication is that, as a deep work-oriented individual, you should choose a limited set of ambitious goals to pursue with your deep work hours. At the end of the workday, stop thinking about work-related matters until the following morning. Don't check your email after dinner. Don't replay conversations in your head. And don't plan how you're going to handle a challenge that comes up. Just completely stop thinking about work. Now let's go quickly through the key takeaways. Cal Newport provides a comprehensive toolkit for cultivating the skill of deep work in his book, Deep Work. Here are some key strategies he discusses in detail. Number 1. Work environment design. Newport emphasizes the importance of designing your work environment to minimize distractions and optimize focus. This might involve creating a dedicated workspace, removing clutter, and establishing boundaries to prevent interruptions. Number 2. Deep work rituals. Developing rituals or routines can help signal to your brain that it's time to engage in deep work. Whether it's a specific time of day, a pre-work warm-up routine, or a ritualistic setting of intentions, creating habits around deep work can make it easier to transition into a focused state. Number 3. Schedule deep work sessions. Newport suggests scheduling blocks of time specifically dedicated to deep work in your calendar. By setting aside uninterrupted periods for focused work, you can train your brain to prioritize deep work and make progress on your most important tasks. Number 4. Embrace boredom. Contrary to popular belief, Newport argues that boredom can be a valuable catalyst for deep thinking and creativity. By resisting the urge to constantly seek stimulation, you allow your mind the space it needs to wander and make unexpected connections. Number 5. Set clear goals. Clearly defined goals can provide a sense of purpose and direction for your deep work sessions. Newport recommends setting both long-term objectives and short-term targets to keep you motivated and focused on what matters most. Number 6. Batching tasks. Grouping similar tasks together and tackling them in focused batches can help minimize context switching and maximize efficiency. By batching shallow tasks like email and administrative work, you can free up more time for deep work. Number 7. Limit distractions. Newport advises identifying and eliminating sources of distraction in your environment, whether it's turning off notifications, using website blockers, or finding ways to reduce interruptions. Number 8. Ritualize your transition to leisure. Just as it's important to ritualize the transition into deep work, Newport also suggests creating rituals for transitioning out of work mode and into leisure time. This can help you fully disconnect from work and recharge, allowing you to return to your deep work sessions refreshed and rejuvenated. By implementing these strategies and customizing them to fit your individual preferences and work style, Newport believes that anyone can cultivate the ability to engage in deep work and unlock their full potential for productivity and creativity. It's time for review. Deep Work by Cal Newport has garnered significant praise for its insightful exploration of productivity in the digital age and its practical strategies for achieving deep, focused work. However, it's not without its criticisms. One of the book's strengths is its compelling argument for the value of deep work in an era dominated by distractions. Newport's research-backed insights and real-world examples effectively highlight the benefits of deep work for productivity, creativity, and overall satisfaction in one's work. Readers appreciate Newport's emphasis on the importance of focus and his practical advice for cultivating deep work habits. That said, some readers have found Newport's approach to be overly prescriptive or unrealistic for certain individuals or professions. While the strategies outlined in the book may work well for knowledge workers in fields like academia or technology, they may be less applicable to those in more collaborative or customer-facing roles. Additionally, Newport's skepticism towards the role of social media and other digital tools in the workplace has been met with mixed reactions, with some readers feeling that he oversimplifies the complexities of modern work environments. Overall, Deep Work has received positive reviews for its thought-provoking insights and actionable advice, particularly from readers who have struggled with distractions and productivity challenges in their own lives. However, its applicability may vary depending on individual circumstances and work contexts. Despite its limitations, Deep Work remains a valuable resource for anyone seeking to improve their ability to focus and produce meaningful work in a distracted world. You can check more on this book from the link given in the description below. The print length of the book is 304 pages and currently it has 4.5-star rating. This book is available in hard copy, Kindle edition and audio CD.
If you enjoyed this video and found it valuable, we invite you to subscribe to our channel and hit the like button. We are knowledge-sharing enthusiasts. We regularly delve into insight from various genres of book to bring you valuable information and perspective. Thank you for watching and being a part of a community of learners.